Yo, what's up guys, it is Saintsfan. Welcome back to another episode of Monday Mailbox. This is a special edition since heists do come out tomorrow. I'm actually doing a heist edition, and I'm going to be answering some questions that you guys have regarding heists. Now, I am recording this on Tuesday of last week, only because, obviously, this weekend, as some of you guys know, I was in PAX, so that is why. So if anything comes out, or if anything came out after Tuesday, and I don't talk about it in this video, apologies. I obviously couldn't travel into the future to hear that information, so if I say anything wrong or something like that and Rockstar corrected me, please don't get too mad at me. Anyway, getting into the first question from FPS Norway Fighter, he says, how much better or worse do you think the Hydra will be compared to the military jet that we already have? Same goes for the Buzzard and the attack heli that we saw in the trailer. I'm gonna assume they're gonna be relatively the same. I mean, obviously, besides the fact that the Hydra, can take off vertically, because I don't think Rockstar wants to make, one or the other too overpowered. What it might have to make it a little bit different, it could probably have, instead of just 2 rockets, maybe like 4 or even like 6. It could be even a little bit slower as well from the regular one that's already in the game. But for the most part, I think it's going to be the same. Now, for the Buzzard and the attack heli, obviously these are 2 sort of different things. Like the attack heli, I'm assuming will only be able to hold 2 people, whereas the Buzzard can hold 4, and obviously the Buzzard, only the pilot can shoot. I mean, the other people can shoot with their own guns, but I'm assuming in the attack heli, at least in like most other games, there's the pilot and then there's the gunner. The pilot has access to a bunch of the rockets, and the gunner has access to like the machine gun. That one is going to be, I'm going to say, a lot better than the Buzzard, but again, it might be a little bit slower than the Buzzard, just to sort of balance it out. Maybe they might make that one just a thing that you got to go to the military base to get. But again, for the most part, I think Rockstar is going to do a good job of making them balanced. Moving on to the next question from Eric Taylor, who says, how do you think people will react if the Hydra and Valkyrie aren't in free mode? So I'm thinking he's talking about the Valkyrie as in like the attack heli that we were just talking about. Honestly, I think a lot of people are going to be really disappointed, like if they're not. And again, like I said, if I'm talking about this and they already confirmed if they're going to be in free roam or not, I'm sorry, but if they're not going to be in free roam, I think a lot of people are going to be upset at first. Eventually, like all things, people are going to forget and just play heists and use them in there, but it's definitely going to be disappointing. Next question from Seb, he says, more like a request, can you please do a showcase of all the gears, vehicles, and other screenshots, please? Well, I'm sure, because Rockstar did say they were going to release some new information, so I'm sure after I record this, there's going to be some stuff, and hopefully I can, get some videos on that stuff if they do announce it. But for the reason I'm answering this question is just to let you guys know, like, kind of my schedule for videos the next few days. Like, obviously Tuesday, tomorrow, I'm going to be live streaming on Twitch, or my plan is to live stream on Twitch pretty much all night until they come out. And then, maybe take like an hour or 2 nap, and then we'll be live streaming all the heists on YouTube. And then, Wednesday and Thursday, I'll probably be, like, diving deeper into heists and figuring out, like, the best methods, the best gear to use, and all that stuff. So it's definitely going to be good, and, I definitely can't wait to explore and figure everything out with you guys. Next question from Devin. He says, will heists be free or what? Been asking around and nobody knows. Well, actually, from the Rockstar Games page, I'll go ahead and put a picture on the screen. They did reply to somebody. Heists will be free and obviously available on March 10th. So to all people asking, if there's been confirmation on whether or not they'll be free, there's the tweet to make it official. Next question from Jacob. He says, which heists are you most excited about out of the ones that we know? Now, the ones that we know as I'm recording this is obviously the Ornate Bank. There's like the Merryweather ship one, and then there is the Lost MC gang one. Honestly, I'm most excited about the ship one. I mean, that like, it's a giant ship that we can explore, go into, and especially with the night vision, like, I think that's gonna be really fun. Just because it's new. Like, obviously, we already know what the inside of the Ornate Bank is. The Lost MC, that's kind of new, but the giant ship, how could you not want that? Plus, the fact that it's got a Hydra on it, or at least it did in the trailer. You can't not be excited for that. Next question from Captain Brown. He says, do you think we'll unlock any goodies if we do a heist in a specific way? I have a feeling that Rockstar will put some sort of Easter egg in. It just seems like something that they would do. I'm not sure what, and again, like I said, it's going to be really fun to see all this stuff and figure everything out. And it's definitely going to be a good couple of weeks, when heists do come out. tomorrow. But yeah, man, I think they will. I think there'll be some sort of Easter egg. And then last question from Jacob. He says, if you could add a heist, what would it be? I'm not sure if I've mentioned this in a video or not, but I think I've talked about it on stream. I want a heist where we have to like rob the train, like kind of similar. If anybody has ever watched Breaking Bad, like sort of in the later seasons, they pretty much rob a train for like oil. And if we could do that, like, that would be so cool. Like, I don't know how they would. I mean, obviously they'd have to make it to where you could stop the train, because we all know right now it's impossible to stop it. But I definitely think that would be a neat and a kind of different heist, you know, from all the normal ones. But that is it with this episode of Monday Mailbox Heist Edition. If you have a question for next week's episode, let me know in the comment section. Hope you guys do enjoy. Hope you guys have a great time when heists do come out tomorrow. And if you aren't following my Twitch already, like I said, I'll be live streaming pretty much all night whenever I get back from PAX. So definitely go in the description and follow me over there. I'll put up a video, though, on YouTube to let you guys know I am streaming. Anyway, as always, though, hope you enjoy. And it's your boy Saintsfan. I'm out. Peace.